Welcome to the class 6 of the Python crash course. In the last class we studied lists and list methods and tuples. In this class we'll be studying sets and dictionaries. Before telling you, you can contact me on my social medias to learn Python programming. The links are in the description. So what are sets? A set is an unordered collection data type that is iterable, mutable, and has no duplicate items or elements. Python's set class represents as the mathematical notion of a set. This is based on a data structure known as hash table. So let's create our first set then. So in order to create a set, you can start by writing its name. I'm giving it set1, and you need these parentheses and add the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this is how you create a set. There is another way how to create a set, but let's run this one and print its value. And here you can see it's a set. Now if I check its type, its class is a set. So this is how you initialize a set. Now the second way to initialize a set is this is how. Set2 is equal to set small parentheses 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Now if I check its class, you will see that it's also set. Oops, I made an error. So the issue is that I didn't add square brackets. So you need to add square brackets in order to initialize the set in this way. I named it set2, then I use this set function, these small parentheses, and then these square brackets, and inside I placed my values, and this is how you can initialize a set in the second way. Now if I run it, you will say its class is set. So these are the two ways to initialize a set. Now there is another thing I would like to mention, that is, what if we have an empty set? Then how we initialize an empty set? Because this is not a set, it's a dictionary. Print type A. So it should be a set, right? It should be an empty set, but this is not the case. When I check its class, it shows that it's a dictionary, which is our next topic that I'll be teaching you. That is also widely used. So how do we initialize an empty set? So in order to initialize the empty set, we have to use the second method. So set3, that is going to be empty, so you're going to set parentheses, square brackets, and now if I check its type, set3, you will see that its class is set. So this is how you can initialize a set. Here is the method 1, here is the method 2. Now let's dissect the next thing, that is similar to the list, but it's not scriptable. So the sets are not scriptable. What is that supposed to mean? That means that in list we can access a certain part of a list. So for example, if I have a list like this, and if I access list 1 into 5 and then print it, as you can see, I'm being able to access the numbers 6th position in my list, that is name John. So this is the set within a list that I'm being able to access by using the indexes, but in the case of sets I cannot do that. So if I type set1 and type 2 position and I print it, then it will give me an error saying that the sets are not scriptable, as you can see. So this is the second thing, that sets are not scriptable. The next thing is check whether it returns a new set or changes the original one. Using the set methods, here are the set methods: add, clear, copy, difference, update, intersection of that. You will have to see that which one creates a new set after performing the methods operation, or which one changes the original set and give us that. So I mentioned the two things that you need to remember, that if I use one of these methods, will it change my set or will it give us a new set? So let's see. So if I am using set1 and set2, set1 dot union, right, with the set2, it should give us from 1 to 6 all the numbers, and then 9, 7, 9, and 11. And if I print this value, here you can see from 1 to 6 all the numbers are then 7. This is how you can take the union of our sets. So does it change our set or return? Yes, it returns the union of a set as a new set. So this is a new set, right? It did not change these two sets but gave us a new set. Let's check another method, right? If I copy this, paste it, let's say take intersection of these sets. Now if I print it, here is the intersection. Intersection is the common elements between the both sets. So 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. These are the elements which are common in both sets, so that's why it has given us a new set. It did not change the original ones. Now let's test another method. So if we apply the method set1 difference from the set2, you will see that it will give us the elements of the set1 which are not present in the set2. So 2, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, which are the even numbers, and these are not present in our set2. That consists of odd numbers. That is 2, 4, 6. So let's test another method. That is pop. Let's try using pop. It will remove any arbitrary number from our set. But whenever I have tested it, it removes the first one. So let's see how it goes. Yep, it removed the first one, but it is supposed to be removing any arbitraries. You can also test it on your own. Now let's test another method, that is add. Set1 dot add. Okay, set1 dot add. Now I'll have to add something. So if I add a number such as 6, 7, 8, 9 and 2, so it will add these number into our set. And then if I try to print my set, print set1, then it should give us this number in our set1. And here you can see 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and this number. So this is how you can use different methods. So this is how you can initialize set, and empty set with these brackets is a dictionary. It is similar to the list, but it's not scriptable, mean you cannot access certain items. There are no duplicate items in a set, so I didn't show this one. I'll show you in a second. You need to check whether it returns a new set or changes the original one. By testing different methods, I show you union, intersection, difference, pop and add. In union, intersection, and difference, it gave us a new set, while in pop and add it changed our original set. Now let's see this one. There are no duplicate items. So if I choose set 4 and add something like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 repetitive numbers, right? So it should give us only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not these repetitive values. Print set4 should not give us these repetitive values. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The set exclude the repetitive values and gives us these values which are by making them occurring once. So this was all about the sets. Okay, so our next topic are dictionaries. A dictionary is a collection which is unordered, changeable, indexed. In Python, dictionaries are written with curly brackets and they have keys and values. So let's create our dictionary. So here is my dictionary 1, that is equal to parentheses. And now the dictionary has two things, keys and values. So if I'm taking, for example, a key, let's say it's jet1 inverted comma is equal to, and these columns again inverted commas F16. So this is how you create a dictionary. Now if I check it, it should give its class as dictionary, type dictionary1. Now if I run it, it says the class is dictionary. So we have created our first dictionary. Now let's add more. Let's create a bigger one. So I take dictionary2 equals to these brackets. I take this value, add it here, then add another value, another key. Let's name this jet as Mirage 2000. Then add another key, that is jet 3, and name it as F22, and so on. So in the sets are not scriptable, while the dictionary strings and the lists are scriptable. So let's see using the indexing. So if I use dc2 and type here 2, it should give us error, right? Key error 2. So like sets in the dictionaries also don't suppose index accessing or printing. So just like sets, the in dictionaries we cannot access a certain part of a dictionary. Let me show you. So if I type this dictionary 2 and try to access its elements, let's say this second element, right? And if I print it, it will give us the error. Here you can see it giving us the error key 1. But you can add certain items and perform different methods on the dictionaries. And there are some more things such as the nested dictionaries, because dictionaries are really important and you will use them in for different types of data in the future projects. So we can add using indexing, right? So if I use, okay, so in order to index or enter a certain part of a dictionary, this is how you can do it. So if I type jet2 and then print it, so dictionary 2 square brackets the key value, that is the jet2, it should give us mirage 2000, and here you can see it is giving us mirage 2000. So this is how you can access a dictionary. Let's try the nested dictionary first. So if I have another dictionary such as dictionary 3 and I add some more into it, such as let's add more jets. Jet 4 is equal to, let's say, Sukhoi 35 Su-30. Let's add another jet, Jet 5 Rafale, Jet 4 Su-30 and Jet 5 Rafale. So now if I take dictionary 2, take all the previous values and then add x jets is equal to dictionary 3, right? And then if I print my dictionary 2, you'll see that it has given us a new one, jet 1, jet 2, jet 3, x jet, and it has given us a dictionary within a dictionary. So that shows us a nested dictionary. This is how we can do this. We can create nested dictionary. Now let's move on to the methods. Set default, values pop, and there are lots of methods. So if I take dictionary 3 dot and use the set default. So what the set default does, set default will add a new key into our dictionary, and if the key is already present, it will return us the same value. So if I add jet 6, right, and in its place I write such as j10, so instead of using those commas, I'll be columns, you need to use this comma and then I run it. It is giving us that jet 4, jet 5, and here is our 6th jet, j10c. So this is how you can add a new item to your already existing dictionary. Now let's try another method. dct, the dictionary, third dictionary dot, if I use such as the values and then print it, and here you can see the dictionary values of the third dictionary it's showing is Su-30 and Raphael, right? So this is how you can only see the values of your dictionary. Remember that there are no keys, only the values which are on the right side of this column. So jet 4 is the key, here is Su-30 the value which it printed it here. Jet 5 is the key and Raphael is the value which it printed here, and there is supposed to be colon here which I missed. So here is the key, here is the value, and here is the value, here is the value. Now let's move to another method. Dictionary 3 dot pop. Let's see what it does. So the pop one remove specified key and return the corresponding value. So if I want to remove jet 4, right, from my dictionary, it should remove the jet 4, that is Su-30, and then our value should only have jet 5, that is the Raphael. And here you can see only one jet is left because it removed this one because I mentioned it. And if I change these values, then this one will be removed, that is the rafal, and su30 will be print here. And here you can see su30 is here. Dictionary 3 dot pop item. So what this does, it removes any arbitrary or random number, a random value from your dictionary. So if I apply this method and then print my dictionary, you will see that it will remove the, as you can see, the last item. So it removes this error. So I just read that it removes the last one in the current update, but it's better that you use the Python documentation to learn more about this method, that what they do. As you can see, pop item, and it converts and returns a tuple. So it's better to read what these methods do. So let's try another method. Dictionary 3 dot copy, apply here, and this will create a copy of our older dictionary. So I'll name it dictionary 3 copy is equal to this, and print it. If I print my dictionary 3 copy, here you can see it gives us the exact same dictionary. So you can perform operation on this. You can remove and add values from this copied one, and it will not affect the original one, and you will have the original one safe, and for operation you can use the copy one. So go on the Python documentation, read more about these methods, which are such as, go on the Python documentation and read about this method. And if you need any assistance, you can use the AI chatbot, which I have told you how to install. That is down here, black box AI chat code, and that can assist you in any errors or problems or questions you have. Or you can also contact me on my social media and learn about Python, and I'll teach you about this. My social media's contacts are in the description. So this was all about dictionaries and sets. Just go on, check the methods, how initialize your own sets and dictionaries, and if you have questions, just ask me. And make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next class.